Hi there, and welcome to Lazy Cow Design. Today, we're going to show you how to make this super cute rustic wooden wedding cake stand. It's 16 inches square, 5 inches tall. It is made of inexpensive pine. No lacquer or urethane was used. This beautiful antique-looking finish is hand-rubbed dark walnut and red mahogany stain, followed by 4 layers of hand-rubbed paste wax.
What you looking for, Franny?
USA pottery, mid-century modern, maybe bohemian,
Mid-century modern.
glass.
You married him. Mid-century modern.
You are my mid-century modern. I'll let Grandaddy-o tell you about the wood.
The box itself is 15 inches square. This is 1 by 4 inch pine board. This board was 8 feet long and cost around $6.
We thought shiplap was a good look for the top. It gave it some texture.
I also like that I found this warped 12-foot piece of shiplap in the damaged wood section for only $4. That ends up being $4 for 8 feet of good shiplap and 4 feet of firewood. The top is 16 inches square, so cut the board lengths to 16 inches.
You'll see Grandaddy-o always measuring. He always says measure 3 times and cut once.
You know, when we buy a 1 by 4 inch board, it's not really that size. It's closer to 3/4 inches by 3.5 inches. Therefore, I'll just hand measure to the length needed. But remember, measure 3 times and cut once. I'm just doubling up the 2 long boards and we'll cut that width off of each of the short boards. I'm using a table saw to trim the top and the bottom boards down to length. Remember, you have to drill pilot holes first or it will crack the wood. I'll use a drill press whenever I can. Here I'm just holding the 2 boards together and using a hand drill through the original pilot holes down into the baseboards. Okay, now rather than totally hold you guys by the hand, just watch how I chose to do it. On another day, I might have done it a completely different way. So do it how you think's best. Remember, this is your do-it-yourself project.
Grandaddy-o likes to use white glue or yellow wood glue on all our projects.
Now I'm going to drill the pilot holes inside the guides, so I know I won't miss the boards underneath, and make sure they're placed correctly. I'll let you figure out how many nails you want to use. Eventually, I decided to put more nails in between the original ones I did. Remember to drill those pilot holes.
Sanding wood is like ironing clothes. Keep smoothing out the rough spots, and then you'll be done. You missed a spot. This dark walnut stain may soak in too much, so we are conditioning the wood using a mix of linseed oil and turpentine. Turpentine is a natural hydrocarbon made from pine sap. We think that's better than petroleum products, like paint thinner. At this point, you could paint your cake stand, whatever color you want. You can make it shabby chic, you could gold leaf it, add rhinestones, give it a little bling, whatever you want. I kind of like the bare pine look. You could go straight to the paste wax finish if you want. Lindsay and Christian wanted a rustic wooden cake stand. Here's a scrap piece we used to practice on. Paint on the stain nice and thick. This is dark walnut stain. We'll just start putting layers on, letting it dry, wiping it off, putting on more. I sometimes don't mind helping out either, especially when it's fun.
Here we let the stain dry on very thick. At this stage I could probably lightly sand it and then put on paste wax if I wanted a really dark look. Instead, I want to see the beauty of the wood underneath, so I'm putting some more linseed on it and letting it kind of melt the stain, and then I'm going to try to evenly wipe it off a little bit at a time to reveal the beauty of the wood underneath. Once I got it down to the great wood pattern, I thought that the walnut stain alone was kind of monochromatic, and so I used some of Frannie's magic wax, a red mahogany, to add a little bit of depth to it, interest. Frannie invented this wax formula, and it has like 101 uses. It like freshens up sun-damaged finishes, rub it into light spots, and it darkens it, or you can add a different luster or a different color to things. Really nice stuff.
Comment below if you want to see the detailed recipe of Frannie's magic wax. I love this chalk technique for transferring designs.
My own feelings on the artwork is I would prefer not to have a message written on the side. And that way the wedding stand can end up being a baby shower stand maybe, and then a birthday party stand, and for picnics. When I walk into a kitchen, I don't need a sign that says kitchen either, but that's just me.
I did the lettering using white enamel. We forgot to film it, but it turned out great. When the paint is thoroughly dry, rub on a thick layer of paste wax. Rub and scrub deep into the wood. Let it dry for half an hour, then buff it by hand. We like to do at least 4 layers of paste wax. We hope you liked our first do-it-yourself project. Comment below if you'd like to see more DIY projects.
And we got lots of them, so I think this is something we'll continue to do. So if you want to see the next one, like and subscribe, and we'll figure out something that's fun for us and fun for you. Seriously, if you want Frannie to give up her formula, write her a message down below. Make a comment and say, Frannie, we want the formula for Frannie's magic wax. And I'm sure she'll have us make a video, show you how to do it.